Hey everybody, Coach Fred here. We're going to talk about wrapping your wrists. Now, for me, I don't spend a lot of time wrapping my wrists. I've spent a lot of time learning how to punch properly, and so because of that, I don't really feel the need to wrap my wrists all together that much. I do wrap them, but only when I'm doing like really heavy punching, like if I'm really working on power. And usually, the only time I'm doing that is when I'm hitting a heavy bag. Otherwise, it's kind of overkill, and you're gonna wind up hurting your hand regardless if you're hitting that hard. Um, but you do need to develop power, and in order to do that, you want to make sure that your hands are protected. So wrist wraps are really good for people that are beginners that haven't done much punching. It gives you a chance to keep your wrist straight and keep your hand in one piece. By one piece, I mean so that there's no break in the wrist one way or the other. You're not moving your wrist around too much when you actually hit something, because that's how you wind up hurting yourself one way or the other. Putting wrist straps on is kind of one of those things where what you want to do is you want to wrap the wrist wrap up so that the loop part is hanging out on the front end. This just makes it easier to unwrap it. First thing you do, put it around your thumb, and you're going to go over the back of your hand like that. You're going to go around the wrist 1, 2, 3 times. Then go by the thumb here across the back of the hand, and now you're going to go across the knuckles 1, 2, and 3 times. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to kind of cinch up this section a little bit, just like that. Okay. Now, if you want, and if you like to, you're going to bring it around the thumb 1 time. Alright? And now, from here, you're going to start going through the fingers. So you're going to go from here across, you're going to go outside, and then the middle. So first you're going to do the pinky area, across like that, around the wrist again, over here. Now you're going to go from here to the index finger, across and around again, around the wrist again. Then from here, through the middle finger, right down there, back to the thumb, around the back side there, around the wrist again. And now from here, you want to cinch all that up together. So what you're going to do is you're going to go around the thumb, and now across the knuckles again, 3 times. 2, 3. And now it's going to go back underneath to the wrist again. And you're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to have a bit extra there. Now if you wanted, you can go across the thumb again and bring it around 1, 2, 3. I personally don't like that, so I don't like to go around the thumb like that. I'd rather just give a little bit extra on my wrist section here. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you have it just so, the Velcro should be, the fuzzy part of the Velcro should be sticking up like that. You should be able to get the rest of the Velcro around and put it right across the top. Now, you can take this and cinch it in again like that, just to make a little handle kind of, where your hand can go. And there you go. You have yourself, you're all wrapped up and ready to go. Your wrist shouldn't move around too much. It helps to keep the bones in your hand in one piece. But it's real important to know how to punch correctly. If you punch incorrectly, a lot of this stuff is kind of irrelevant. Because you should be able to punch without any gloves on, without any wrist wraps on, and still not hurt your hand. Because you should be hitting the right spots. That's a big part. If you're just randomly throwing punches at places and you're hitting people on the top of the head and you're hitting people in the back of the head, you're going to wind up busting your hand up. So you got to pick your targets, and you have to know how to throw a punch. That's one of the things that we teach at Howard Beach Kickboxing HQ. So we always make sure that we're showing everybody exactly how to throw a punch. So one of the things that you want to do when you're throwing a punch is you want to make sure that your wrist is in alignment, meaning you want to make contact with these 2 big knuckles in the front here. Okay? And what that means is you want these 2 knuckles to be directly in front of your wrist, and that's going to be in front of your elbow, and that's going to be in front of your shoulder. So when you're actually making contact, it's contact directly straight like that, and a little bit dipped, just a little bit, just enough so that you're always making contact with these two big knuckles. You have your index finger and your middle finger. So that's Coach Fred's How to Wrap Your Hands over at Howard Beach Kickboxing HQ. Come on down and try we either have a $19.95 offer where you can come in and take one of our kickboxing classes for $19.95. It includes 3 lessons, a pair of boxing gloves, which are a $45 value, so that alone will kind of make up for the difference of the $19.95 and then some. And you also get our VIP offer, which I'll explain to you when you get down here. So hopefully I'll see you real quick, and have a great day. Bye.